Hey guys, and welcome to Jamnesty Live. I'm Connor,
And I'm Fiona.
and we're from Leeds University Amnesty International.
For those of you joining us for the first time, our Jamnesty events are our biannual music fundraisers, and over the past few years we've raised a fantastic amount of money through these events for charity.
At our last event in November, we managed to raise a phenomenal £1,335 for Amnesty International and WWF. Due to the pandemic recently, it was with a heavy heart that we had to cancel our Jamnesty we had planned for the end of March.
However, the reality is we were just one of thousands of fundraising events that had to be cancelled. This has meant that charities have lost out on billions of their much needed income to support the vulnerable year round.
Considering the new challenges for these charities, we've decided to bring Jamnesty to you. It's really important that now more than ever we keep being proactive, so if you do have a good time this evening, please do join us in supporting the two amazing charities this event is in aid of. There's details of how and where to do this in the description below.
The first charity, Amnesty International, is a human rights organisation that is independent of any political ideology, economic interest or religion. Their work investigating and exposing abuses, as well as educating and mobilising the public, protects human rights and empowers people around the world.
As an officially affiliated student group, half of the proceeds from our Jamnesty events go to Amnesty International. However, it's also become a tradition to donate a portion of the funds raised to a charity working on a key issue at the time. In the past, this has been organisations such as WWF and Leeds Asylum Seekers Support Network, but tonight this will be Refuge, the UK's largest domestic abuse charity.
Over the past 3 weeks, calls to Refuge's helpline have increased by 66%, while in just the last 2 weeks, traffic to their website has skyrocketed by 957%. Unfortunately, this means that coronavirus is not the only silent killer producing heartbreaking statistics at this time. Since lockdown alone, domestic killings in the UK have more than doubled. It's a scary reality to think that while for some of us, this lockdown is having a little break from our hectic lives, for over 1.6 million others, it has meant being trapped indoors with their abusers. Amnesty International has also campaigned extensively over the last year on this issue. Under the current domestic abuse bill in the UK, when someone with insecure immigration status, which is any person who would be expected to prove their right to remain in the UK, reports domestic abuse to the police, their information is often passed on to the government, meaning they risk deportation. As a result of this, insecure legal status is often used as a tool of control, with 92% of women with insecure status having received threats of deportation from their perpetrators. Reporting domestic abuse is scary enough, without the added fear of deportation. That's why we think it's vital, especially now, to support Amnesty's work in fighting for the inclusion of safe reporting mechanisms in the bill and the end of data sharing policies when victims turn to the police for help.
Normally tickets to Jamnesty cost £5, but we do realise that it's a difficult time for many, so we'd appreciate anything at all that you can give at the link below. It's not been too easy organising a big online fundraising concert, especially as none of us really know what we're doing. But tonight we're proud to say that we have our biggest ever lineup, and we really have had a lot of fun working with them all. So without further ado, I'll start with our first act, fan favourites, Zilla.
Hey guys, we're Zilla from Leeds. Thank you so much to Amnesty International for having us do this performance. It's a great honour for a great cause. We hope you're all staying safe and having a good lockdown. Thank you so much, and I'll pass you on to Sandy.
Yeah, so any donations that you can make will be greatly appreciated as they're going to two amazing charities. Firstly, Amnesty International, who we all know help millions of people around the world from human rights abuse. And secondly, an incredible charity called Refuge, who help victims of domestic abuse, which is even more important right now, seeing as it's skyrocketed in lockdown. We hope that they can continue their outstanding work, and we're going to play two tunes for you. We've picked these because they're two of our more fun, bouncy, bit more dancey tunes, which I think we all need right now. They're called Skyline and Huh, and we hope you enjoy.
Looking at my mirror and I can see
see the signs. Everything is falling, we're biding our time. Hitting round the corner, clearing out my head of all the lines I've rehearsed but never really said. And I won't stop now, the skyline's coming. Now you're holding on to something, getting different highs from all the sides. It's taking on so long. See the bigger picture, it's never too late, is what I'm telling myself, so I don't hesitate. Digging into my head, right down to the core, pulling at the loose threads, but only feeling torn. Stop now, the skyline's coming. Now you're holding on to something, getting different highs from all the sides. It's taking on so When I look in your eyes, we crush all the tension. I forgot to mention that this is my best disguise. The reruns I'm playing in my head are saying that you should have done it better, you should have held your head up. I talk with charming, I know I should just let it all go. I'm toxic, powerless, and cannot resist. Why do we say it all? Why don't we right the wrongs? I cover myself in those sweet nothings, and then I move along. Night after hurtful night, you'll start to realize that this ain't a free ride. All we can do is fly right through the clouds and pretend we're profound. Oh, you could have done it better, you could have held your head up. I talk with charming, I know I won't just let it all go. I'm toxic, powerless, and cannot resist. Why do we say it all? Why don't we right the wrongs? I cover myself in those sweet nothings, and then I move along. myself in those sweet nothings, and then I move along. Why do we say it all? Why don't we right the wrong? I cover myself in those sweet nothings, and then I move along.
That was Zilla with their hits Skyline and Her, and if you like what you heard, check them out on Spotify.
So as mentioned earlier, charities have lost out on a lot of income during lockdown. As we can't raise money through ticket sales, we decided to create our own 2.6 challenge to raise money over the last month.
Here's a little video of what everyone got up to.
The 26th of the 4th, 2020. The day when mother, friend and son were due to grab their shoes and run throughout the streets of the Big Smoke to raise some funds for other folk. We sadly could not see it through because they all, like me and you, were safe indoors but wondered how. We were supposed to fundraise now. So, to commemorate the date, announced a challenge that did state to raise some money and get your kicks, do something involving 2.6. So, to the kitchen some did head to bake 2.6 banana breads, or brushed up on their language skills to sign the alphabet with frill. Then, bike in tow off to the park, 26 km before it's dark. Maybe some squats, or shoot some hoops, or 260 hula hoop loops. Cut some shapes, or meditate. Do yoga, swim, challenge your mate. Bake cookies, cakes, and muffins too. The endless things that you could do. So here you have it. I give you mine. Welcome to the 26th line.
Wow, I really enjoyed seeing so many people get behind our challenge in the name of two great causes.
And a lot of glasses of wine too.
Apparently.
At the start of our challenge, we aimed to raise £500, and as of last night, we were at 440, so we had this close to reaching our finish line.
Please, if you can, donate anything to the link below to help us smash our goal. Coming up next to entertain you a little bit more, we've got neo-jazz soul singer Agnes Jean.
Enjoy.
Hello everyone, I'm Agnes Jean. I'm a jazz singer based in Leeds in Hertfordshire. So I'm going to be doing a little performance for you guys today, which will be really good, really fun, and hopefully we can raise some money with this amazing live stream. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about myself to begin with. So yeah, I'm a jazz singer. I'm really influenced by neo-soul, kind of old soul, things like that, which you'll see in my performance for you guys today. So I'm currently living in Leeds because I'm just finishing my degree there, but at the minute I'm down in Hertfordshire for lockdown because I'm with my family. And if you do enjoy this little performance that I'm going to be doing for you guys today, make sure to follow me on my Instagram or my Facebook page. I'm at agnesjean_, and I do lots of fun jazzy covers and original stuff, and I will have music coming out soon, so keep an eye out for that. When I got asked to be a part of this live stream, I was really, really excited. I was really pleased about it because both of the charities that we are raising money for, Amnesty International and Refuge UK, are both charities that I'm really passionate about, and I think they're both really important causes. And especially when you hear the numbers over the past few months since lockdown has started, I think it's really evident how important these causes are. So both of these charities are losing a lot of their donations because their fundraisers and events and things are being cancelled due to COVID-19. In the UK, since the lockdown started, which was about 2 months ago, domestic killings have gone up by double. They've literally doubled in just 2 months, which is hard to comprehend. not only this, but Refuge UK, their helpline, their calls to the helpline have gone up by 120%, and traffic to the website has tripled, which is just, like I said, absolutely, like, it's hard to comprehend. So I think that really outlines why this is such an important cause today. So if you can donate, you know, a couple quid, a fiver, which is what this event would normally cost if it wasn't cancelled. So yeah, if you can, that would be amazing. So in aid of this brilliant cause, I'm going to be doing 2 songs for you guys today. The first is just a little bit of fun, and it's kind of my take on a classic, so I'm going to head over to my piano to do that. And then the second is a really relevant song, and a song that's really important to me. So I'm going to be doing Harvest Moon by Neil Young, which is just one of my favourite songs, and it's just like such lovely songs. It really reminds me of summer. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy. This is my version of it. Come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. There's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. We know there's music playing, let's go out and feel the night. 'Cause I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. 'Cause I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. When we were strangers, oh, I watched you from afar. When we were lovers, oh, I loved you so much more. Now it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I want to celebrate, see it shining in your eyes. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again, because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. So I really hope you guys enjoyed my first song. I'm now going to move on to my second and last song, which is Someday We'll All Be Free by Johnny Hathaway. This is one of my favourite songs ever, and by one of my favourite artists ever. So I hope you love this song as much as I do. I've decided to do this song today because it's such a song of hope, and I think it's so relevant to today and to this current situation that we're all in with COVID-19 and this lockdown and everything. When this song was originally released, it was actually written about Donny's mental health, as that was something that he really struggled with. And, you know, it's basically all about looking for brighter days and, you know, everything will be okay, essentially. So then later it was picked up as a part of the Black Power movement and really symbolised hope. Then in 2001, when 9/11 happened, Alicia Keys actually sang it as part of a memorial. So this song is literally being used to hope. in its entire being. And I think with this current situation with COVID-19, I think everyone needs to hear it again. I think it's a really important song that we all need to hear again. Whether you're on the front lines, whether you're a key worker, whether you're just stuck at home in lockdown, I think everyone needs to hear it because it's just so important. And yeah. So I'm not actually going to be accompanying myself with a song. My lovely, lovely pianist, Harry Suter, has sent over a piano part for me. So thank you, Harry. I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I enjoy singing it. To the world as it spins around. Just don't let the speed get you down. Things are moving fast. Hold on tight and you will last. Keep your self-respect, your pride. Get yourself in gear. Keep your stride. Never mind your fears. Brighter days will soon be here. Take it from me, someday we'll all be free. Keep on walking tall. Hold your head up high. Lay your dreams right up to the sky, yeah. Sing your greatest song. And you keep going on and down. Take it from me, someday we'll all be free, yeah. Take it, take it, take it, take it. Take it from me, we'll all be free. Take it from me, we'll all, oh yeah, be free. We'll all be free. So that was my rendition of Someday We'll All Be Free by Donny Hathaway. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and of course please donate if you can, literally a couple quid, a £5. It's such an important cause. If you do want to keep up with my music and stuff, and if you did enjoy watching my performance today, like I said earlier, I do have an Instagram and Facebook page, which is at @AgnesJean_. Like I said, I post a lot of fun covers, a lot of originals and stuff like that, and I will be releasing new music soon. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed being part of this amazing live stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it too, and of course enjoy the rest of it.
Thank you, Agnes. That was such a powerful video. and we really appreciate the effort you've put into supporting us this evening.
Thank you to everyone else who's been contributing and supporting us along the way. We'd really like to remind everyone why we're here in the first place, what we're supporting, and so we're going to show you a short video made by Amnesty UK focusing on the issue of domestic abuse.
You're infecting my mind, but I'm not inclined to take.
Can grab a hold of something more important than life. This immortality in music that I forge on the mic. I wanna.
Now make sure you stay listening, because our next act is a funk band from Leeds called Lower Volume.
Hi, we're Lower Volume, a funk band based in Leeds. We've put together a quick tune to help raise money and awareness for Amnesty International and the charity Refuge. For some couples, this time spent at home has been a fantastic time to bond and enjoy each other's company. For others, the journey has not been so easy. Since the start of lockdown in the UK, calls to Refuge's domestic abuse helpline have increased by 66%, and visits to their website are up by 950%. Without help, Refuge will not be able to maintain the incredible support it offers to those affected by domestic abuse, which appears to be becoming an epidemic in itself. Please consider donating today. Your help could save lives. I'm Woody Hayden on bass, with Ruben Marrick on keys and Jack Hendy on drums. We are Lower Volume, and this is our creatively named new track, Lower Volume. Enjoy.
Thank you so much to Lower Volume for sending in that brilliant performance, but also reminding everyone to consider donating to our Just Giving page in the name of some really deserving causes.
Now, it's not only the acts putting effort in tonight. We've received messages from Amnesty groups across the world sending their love and support for this event. We've put all the videos in a montage for you. We'll play it now.
You've got the words to change a nation, but you're biting your tongue. You've spent a lifetime stuck in silence, afraid you'll say something wrong. If no one ever hears it, how are we gonna learn your song? So come on, come on, come on, come on. You've got a heart as loud as lions, so why let your voice be tamed? Baby, we're a little different, there's no need to be ashamed. You've got the light to fight the shadows, stop hiding it away. Come on, come on.
Anyone can be a victim of domestic abuse, regardless of
class,
ethnicity, age,
regardless of sex and gender,
sexuality.
We at Amnesty Gothenburg Student Group stand by you and against any abuse.
People
have demonstrated great solidarity over the pandemic,
proving
the
importance
of raising
a candle.
Yes, we're a wonderful, wonderful people. So when did we all get so fearful? And now we're finally finding our voice.
We're here to fight to end domestic abuse because we believe in the support and fight of equal rights and everyone's protection. Our message to you is that you matter.
Silence protects violence.
Hands are not for hitting. Don't look away.
you are not alone.
Don't be afraid to ask for help.
Here at the University of Bath, we have campaigned about sexual harassment on our campus.
Tonight we raise awareness about domestic abuse.
We want to express solidarity with all those that have been affected.
Men and women met all forms of abuse.
The money we raise tonight will make a huge difference to them.
We will fight for them.
All of us together.
Dear people, Amnesty International strives to defend your human rights even during the COVID-19 pandemic and countries' lockdowns. But we would also like to entertain you during these hard moments, and that is why we are organizing a virtual jam session called Jamnesty. So please, feel free to join us and have some fun, even if you're just at home.
Hi guys, we are Amnesty International volunteers in Zaragoza, Spain. We think you are being very strong fighting for human rights during these tough circumstances.
It is very inspiring for us, and we are also thinking of strategies towards global justice. It's time to stay more active than ever. We send you all our energy, love and support. Together we are stronger.
Hello Jamnesty, greetings from Maastricht. We want to wish you good luck with the donation action and want to stress the importance in these times for solidarity and to stay together, or as we would say in Maastricht, helpen.
It's important to remember that in trying times like these your human rights don't change, whether you're at home with your loved ones or on your daily walk.
We're all in this together only has meaning if we all avoid the suffering of the most vulnerable.
Even though we are going through unprecedented times, we should unite and protect one another. We hope that this solidarity continues, even when this is all over.
I don't want to look even less obscene, 'cause how are we gonna know if we don't start talking?
Now next up, we have two amazing women. The first one is Olivia Taylor-Boy, a solo artist from Liverpool. Following her, we've got Laura McClung, who's another solo artist from Surrey.
Hi, I'm Olivia Taylor-Boy, also on Instagram as LiveTG Music, and I will be singing a cover of the song People Help the People by Birdie today, which sends out the strong message of how we can help one another during these difficult times, just as the charities Refuge and Amnesty are doing all the time. During COVID, these charities are losing out on the money that they would usually be getting, so it's really good to be involved in a cause like this. I hope you enjoy. God knows what is hiding in those weak and drunken hearts. Guess he kissed the girls and made them cry, those hard-faced queens of misadventure. God knows what is hiding in those weak and sunken lives. Fiery throngs of muted angels giving love but getting nothing back. Oh, people, help the people. And if you're homesick, give me your hand and I'll hold it. People, help the people, and nothing will drag you down. Oh, and if I had a brain, oh, and if I had a brain, I'd be cold as a stone and rich as a fool. It turned all those good hearts away. God knows what is hiding in this world of consequence. Behind the tears, inside the lies, 1,000 slowly dying sunsets. God knows what is hiding in those weak and drunken hearts. Guess the loneliness came knocking. No one needs to be alone. No singing. People, help the people. And if you're homesick, give me your hand and I'll hold it. People, help the people, and nothing will drag you down. Oh, and if I had a brain, oh, and if I had a brain, I'd be cold as a stone and rich as a fool. It turned all those good hearts away. Thank you so much for listening, and if you haven't donated already, please donate. It's for such a good cause.
Hi, my name's Laura McClung. I'm a student at Leeds Uni. Today I'm going to be singing two songs for you. The first is a cover of Songbird, originally by Fleetwood Mac, and the second is a song from the musical Spring Awakening called Mama Who Bore Me Reprise. If you're enjoying the live stream so far, please donate to the links below. Refuge UK and Amnesty are such amazing charities, and it's really important that everyone supports each other in these times. So yeah, please donate and enjoy the song.
Mama who bore me, Mama who gave me, Mama the angels who made me so sad. Mama who bore me, Mama who gave me no way to handle things, who made me so sad. Mama the weeping, Mama the angels, no sleep in heaven or Bethlehem. Some pray that one day Christ will come a-calling. They light a candle and hope that it glows, and some just lie there crying for him to come and find them. But when he comes, they don't know how to go. The angels, no sleep in heaven. crying for you. The sun will be shining, 'cause I feel that when I'm with you, it's alright. I know it's right. And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you, like never before. To you, I would give the world. To you, I'd never be cold, 'cause I feel that when I'm with you, it's alright. I know it's right. And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you, like never before, like never before, like never before.
Thank you so much for listening. It would really mean so much if you could donate to the links below for Refuge and Amnesty. But also, please, can everyone take some time out of their day to research the Black Lives Matter movement and what's going on at the moment? Research George Floyd, research Ahmaud Arbery, find out how you can sign petitions, find out how you can donate money. Now is not the time to be silent, and we all really need to work on what's going on in our world. Thank you.
Those are two brilliant performances we just had there from Laura and Olivia. You also saw a short video compiled of footage sent in from Amnesty student groups across the world. When we first reached out to these groups, we weren't expecting the amazing response that we got, so we want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you who got involved. And please do stay in touch.
Just a reminder, if you are enjoying the event so far, the link hasn't gone anywhere, it's still there, so please click it and donate whatever you can. Thank you. Coming up soon, we'll be announcing our lucky competition winners, and there'll be a performance from previous Jamnesty headliners Mondo Bazaar. But first, some amazing spoken word and a catch up with ex-Leeds Uni Amnesty team member and great friend Andrea Loftus.
Hey, my name is Andrea Loftus. I used to be on committee for Leeds Amnesty, so it's really great to be involved, and today I'm going to be reading 2 poems that I wrote for this event. The first of which is called 1.6 million, which is sadly the number of domestic abuse victims that are currently stuck at home with their abusers because of lockdown regulations. But in this piece, I also wanted to link back to the current domestic abuse bill, which Amnesty have done some amazing campaigns against this year, which makes it a lot harder for people without solid migrant status to seek help. So I just wanted to write something that showed people aren't always in control over how they seek help in these situations, and there's always more that we can do. This is 1.6 million. If I can't reside here, then where do I go? Stuck in limbo this life is your two to my fro. It's a lack of control over where I can roam. It's dictating my role on the streets in the home. It subverts the domestic ideals of this space to a static and stoic imprisoning place, as the suits and the ties in their ivory towers lie and avert their eyes to the victims who cower at the onslaught of razor-sharp syllable slurs, as the skin-to-skin conflict about to incur leaves me brittle and broken, a shell of the self, but now, and only now, you're concerned for my health. So, sir, am I protected? I just have to ask if each and every day I've been wearing this mask. And the next poem I'm going to read is actually titled after a phone number, which is 0808 200 247. And this is a number you might recognise because it was actually shot into the media recently when the BBC News presenter Victoria Derbyshire wrote it on her hand while she was doing a broadcast. And it's really important that we're able to get this information to people who might not be able to actively seek it themselves, though a lot of people are, because Refuge, the largest UK domestic abuse charity, which this event is partially in aid of, have had triple website traffic and 120% rise in phone calls from people seeking help from them. And still, death tolls in the UK have doubled during lockdown, which is awful. So this poem is just to show that this isn't a time when you're just having a beer in your garden instead of having a beer in the park. You know, this is quite a scary time for a lot of people whose home isn't a safe place for them. So this is 0808 200 247. They closed the door and said it's safer, our 2x4 supposed haven, but when the threat is locked inside, stay home means there's no place to hide. The news reports the numbers daily. The death toll grows, a somber rise. But for the victims, they are failing. It's on deaf ears, they aim their cries. A husband's temper, a brother's fist, a son who cowers, this time they missed. A mother stuck, a sister lost. She tried her luck. They knew the cost. The olive branches far and few, a helpline on a hand. 11 numbers hoping to show that we understand. This isn't weeks of sanctuary, it's weeks of death toll doubled. These microcosmic tragedies lost in the global struggle, forgotten amidst sales of masks, protests for doing what they're asked, an iris arch, a street's applause. One neighbour's missing. What's the cause? Two silent killers, head to head. Only for one we mourn the dead. It's always been here, it's time to show. There's refuge, there's a place to go. Right now we're failing, those signs are there. Speak up and listen. Show them we care. Thank you.
Hi Andrea, thanks for catching up with me today. How are you doing? And how are you holding on to some sort of normality during this weird time?
Well, I was actually quite worried about that because I knew I was moving like home to my childhood home, and the temptation is just like put on one fleece and then live in said fleece for the foreseeable future was very strong. But me and my housemate were actually like talking before we left, and we said that we were both going to try and get dressed as normal. But I knew that probably would not hold me accountable enough, so I started an Instagram page called I Got Dressed Today, and originally it was kind of just for me. I thought that making sure I kind of looked a bit better and felt a bit better would like help my mental health, but my housemates got involved and then their friends got involved, and now there's like 400 odd people knocking about, and it's great. It's quite fun. You just submit literally what you're wearing, and then it's great because I'm really nosy, so
I mean, I've been critiqued on your page a few times and nothing too critical if you guys want to get involved.
I know. People send in pictures and they're like, oh, if you want to upload it, I'm like, honey, everyone's welcome. Get involved. It's fun. And it has actually been really good because people include like a bit about what they're doing with their day or like what they've been doing during lockdown and stuff. So it's interesting just to kind of have a slice of other people's normality on the day-to-day.
So do you think you'll keep the account going after lockdown is lifted?
I mean, I'm not sure. It's so when people submit their picture, it's posted with the hashtag IOTD. so isolation outfit of the day. And I think if you're not in isolation, it's a bit void. But I mean, like I said, if people still want to submit what they're wearing, then I'll still post it, I guess. I think a lot of people see it as like vanity to share what they're wearing, but I actually think it's really interesting, and I love to find out like the stories behind people's outfits, if it's like a hand-me-down or if they got it secondhand and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see.
Who knows? Maybe it'll turn into like the Vogue archive of our time.
I mean, I'm not too sure, but
and we love the eco message behind it as well. I know a lot of your outfits especially have been you re-wearing things you got years ago, giving them a new life.
Yeah.
And how else do you try and stay sort of planet friendly on a student budget?
Well, fast fashion is something that I kind of like, I wouldn't say I broke up with it, but I stopped buying at like high street stores, and I get my stuff secondhand or at like charity shops or through Depop, things like that. Or I just kind of rewear what I have, which has been the good thing about coming home, is that I have like 21 years of archive clothing, and some of them are absolute blinders, so it's been quite fun to go through that. But I think as a student it's helpful as well, because you're always tempted to buy new things like clothes for a night out or whatever, but when you kind of take away that, you know, that tease, that you don't have to really think about budgeting that in. But apart from clothing, I'm plant-based, so that's a lot cheaper anyway, and there's like a local shop near me in Leeds that has a little market out front, and it has no plastic packaging. And then for like other bulk things, I shop at the Green Action Food Co-op at the Leeds Uni Union. So they have like oats and rice and stuff, and it's super cheap. So I definitely like recommend looking out for a refill shop near you if you wanted to save some mullah.
I think it's all very accessible and cheaper than people think. I think people do have sort of the misconception that it costs more to be eco-friendly, go for things without packaging, but
you can get so many oats for like £2. It's actually excessive. Like, I speak as someone who has way too many oats in the kitchen right now. It's definitely cheap, especially food co-ops as well. They don't work for profit, so good to look into.
And definitely relevant to the Amnesty Our Planet, Our Rights campaign.
Yeah. Love to see that. Yeah.
And back to your poetry, which we've just heard. How long have you been writing poetry?
Well, it depends what you'd constitute as poetry. I like have always written, like since I could write. I just rhyme random things, or I was going like through some boxes under my bed recently, and I found songs that I'd written. I'd say circa like year 3 or 4. They were something, but I never really shared anything that I'd written in more recent years until last summer. After the Amazon fires, I wrote a poem called Our Mother, really well received, which was kind of nice, because I think it's always like getting over that first step of being like, ta-da, and hoping people aren't mean. And then I wrote some bits for the Leeds Amnesty blog, which was really cool because that was like no pressure, just a bit of fun. And then I've written for like some websites and the uni newspaper since. So yeah, it's nice. I think it's something that comes quite naturally to me, but I never really like validated it before. So it's been a good year.
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely glad that you've started sharing your poetry, and that you've done us the honour of writing us a poem just for this event. And how do you get started writing a poem? It's like something that like shouts out to me. So with the Amnesty stuff, it was the statistic about 1.6 million. That was like really shocking, and I think you just wonder like why you haven't heard more about it, and then that like spiraled. But I don't really know. I think if you have an idea and you have a lot to say, it kind of just falls out like line by line. It's fun. I think it should be something that there's no pressure around, because it's just like a very natural way to get across to people, and they can interpret it however they want. So that's what I like about it. And what themes do you find yourself writing about again and again, or do you enjoy writing about the most?
Recently, I've been kind of asked to write about more specific things. So I wrote a series of poems about kind of quarantine life and like post-pandemic hopes and whatever. And then I've written about International Women's Day, and I think something I really like writing about is like environmental issues, because I think a lot of the underlying arguments, ideas about that can be conveyed quite nicely through poetry, because it kind of takes away like the angry, like antagonistic side that you sometimes get if you try and raise the issue, and it can be more of something to like ponder on and think about. And I think I found that a lot when I was writing some bits for the Our Planet, Our Right campaign for Amnesty. That was really good.
I know we're feeling very inspired after hearing your poetry.
I'll keep at it, even if it's just a hobby. I like writing, and if people want to read it, then Godspeed.
Well, thank you for your time. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Hello, it's me again. It's almost time to announce our competition winners, but first let's remind ourselves of the very important cause that we're raising money for tonight.
Knowing that you're not the person that he's told you are, that it's your fault.
Or no one will have you. No one ever have you.
Or if his dinner weren't there when you come in, that was it.
I remember once he was beating me up. He had her in one arm and he was punching me with the other. And I thought, even then, I was thinking, I can't let that go on.
40 years ago, Refuge opened this place, a safe haven for thousands of women and children escaping domestic violence. This isn't any old refuge, it's the world's first. A safe haven for women and children escaping domestic violence. For these women, and so many others, life was very different. Domestic violence ruins lives. Every single week in England and Wales, 2 women are killed by a current or former partner.
Refuge provides a whole range of services. It helps women going through the courts. It provides support for women living with violence who don't access a refuge, and for minority ethnic women who have nowhere else to turn. With Refuge's expert help, the fear of violence can be replaced by the open arms of safety, where lives are rebuilt and happiness can begin. Refuge's expert staff help women and children overcome the horrific impacts of abuse and live safe and happy lives.
There are so many more who live in fear and violence in their own homes every single day.
Refuge needs to reach out to these women and children. And to do that, we desperately need your help.
Thank you!
Well, it is very clear that people in these awful situations do need our help. So thank you to everyone who's got involved, donated and shown support. We really appreciate it. We couldn't have done it without you. And now it's time to announce our hamper competition winner. We've done a random draw for everyone who entered our 2.6 challenge. And the winner is Charlotte Titley. Congratulations. There's a cruelty-free hamper coming your way very soon. But for everyone else, don't worry, it's not too late to enter. We've got a competition for the entirety of this show where you can win an Amnesty t-shirt. All you have to do is drop a comment down below with a yellow heart. That's it. We'll be doing a random draw tomorrow and announcing the winner on our social media. So all you have to do is drop a yellow heart in the comment section and keep your fingers crossed.
You're infecting my mind, but I'm not inclined to take.
Can grab a hold of something more important than life. This immortality in music that I forge on the mic. I wanna.
Hello.
Hi Jamnesty. We are 3/7 of Mondo Bazaar. Obviously due to quarantine we can't all get together, so we're going to do like a live lounge little acoustic thing. Really gutted we couldn't play the actual gig, but we'll try and do something anyway. So we're going to play 2 songs. The first one we usually play live. It's a shame not to have the rest of the band and the horn section, but we'll do something. It's called Memories. Yeah, here we go.
when I've been numb ever since you've been gone.
How am I supposed to love again when loving you was all I ever wanted to be?
And how am I supposed to feel again when I've been numb ever since you've been gone?
Okay, so the next song we're going to do is a song we were going to do on the night that we've written new. So we're going to do you an acoustic version. It's called I Want You to Come Over.
The sun is set and the night draws out before me, and my mind starts to wander to you. I feel the weight of the empty bed beside me, and I'm thinking of what I should do.
I'm in the mood and I hope you are too. I keep writing out what I should say. You know I'm here, but it seems to disappear. Maybe I should just be clear. I better want you to come over. I want you to come over. I want you to come over. I want you to come over.
I tried to call, but it's busy on the line, and it feels like you're out of my grasp. I don't want to seem like I'm pushing too hard, but I'm laying at my cards.
Well, who decides if the timing's just right? It seems you got me on my knees again. Hands intertwined, move your body with mine. Let me show you what was on my mind. And I want you to come over.
I want you to come over. I want you to come over. I want you to come over. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Jamnesty.
Okay, cool.
Hi there, I'm Gigi and I'm the former president of Leeds University Union Amnesty International. I've been involved with the society for the past 3 years, ever since I joined university, and it has been such a pleasure to see the society go from strength to strength. Jamnesty has undoubtedly been our greatest achievement. We've hosted 3 in the past 2 years, all of which have been such a success, and I would just like to thank everybody who has helped to make those a reality. We were so devastated to have to cancel our most recent one, which would have taken place on the 19th of March. But I'm so proud of the new committee for organising Jamnesty Live and for making this a reality. I think that Amnesty International has a huge role to play in the current crisis because, as its motto says, it is better to light a candle than to curse the darkness, and I think this is a message we can all hold on to as a message of hope during these challenging times. So today I'm going to be performing a cover of I Wanna Hold Your Hand by the Beatles, which I think is a perfect song to articulate how everybody is feeling at the moment if you're missing partners, family members, friends, and I hope you enjoy it. So thank you.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you something. I think you'll understand that I'll say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Oh, please say to me, you let me be your man. And please say to me, you let me hold your hand. Now let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can't hide, I can't hide, I can't hide. Yeah, you got that something. I think you'll understand that I'll see that something. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can't hide, I can't hide, I can't hide. Yeah, you got that something. I think you'll understand when I feel that something. I wanna hold your hand. 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 Nice.
Hi, I'm Georgia Salakiri and I'm a soul R&B pop singer-songwriter. Today I'm going to play for you an original song called Nobody Knows. This is going to be my debut single release that's coming out very soon on all streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud and many more. So stay tuned and check my social media for more announcements and updates coming soon. I hope everyone is safe and doing okay during this lockdown. I know it's a tough time for everybody, but hopefully it'll be over soon and we'll get through it together. I'm so excited to be a part of this online Jamnesty fundraiser. They are raising money for such a good cause for Amnesty International UK and Refuge charities. So please follow the links and donate. We'd be so grateful. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy. This is Nobody Knows.
There were times when I didn't think I could ever be happy with the pace I've been putting, but you were the only one willing to help me get through. Oh, I wish that I could have the freedom that she took, but I didn't really have a choice. Oh, I wish that I could have the freedom that she took, but I didn't really have a choice. Nobody knows how it feels. Nobody knows the pain I conceal, to be trapped like a prisoner. I just wanna be set free. Nobody knows how it feels. Nobody knows the pain I conceal. Nobody knows. There were days when my mood swings, angry thoughts consume me. Then I try to block them out, delete my view. But you had to sit me down, tell me to keep on breathing. Oh, I wish that I could have the freedom that she took, but I didn't really have a choice. Oh, I wish that I could have the freedom that she took, but I didn't really have a choice. Nobody knows how it feels. Nobody knows the pain I conceal, to be trapped like a prisoner. Why did she go so far away from everything I know? Why did she make us come with her? She could have gone all alone, and she wonders why we fight all the time. Nobody knows how it feels. Oh, set me free. Oh, set me free. I wanna be set free. Oh, set me free. How it feels.
Oh no, yeah. That was ex-Leeds Uni Amnesty President Gigi there. Big thanks to her for being involved, and I've definitely got big boots to fill.
You also saw a gorgeous performance there of her soon-to-be-released single by Georgia Salicuri. Please remember, if you are enjoying this event, donate to the link below.
Up next, with a bit of a chat about what he's up to in lockdown, definitely bringing some energy, is Richard Carter.
Hi Richard.
Hello.
I'm super excited to catch up with you today, talk a bit about your music, your inspiration, that kind of thing. How are you doing?
Doing all right, just being inside a lot in my room. I'm sure if you know me, you've seen this background multiple times in my Instagram stories. This is my cave, innit? What about you?
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, about the same, really. Nothing else to do, but we're making the most of it. So let's get started. How would you describe your musical genre, sort of style?
I'd say it's heavily rooted around like colors and textures and emotions. Like instead of just making a cool song that is nice, I prefer to make like experiences for people, you know what I mean? And making sure that everything I make is for me and never really thinking, oh, would someone like that? Would someone like this? It's just like, if it makes me smile, they're going to smile, you know, that kind of thing. Just smiley, hip-hoppy, jazz, soul, fusion, gospel, Japanese folk music. There we go.
Yeah, definitely getting a fusion out of all of that. And I love that approach. So all your music is so you, essentially.
Yeah.
And, you know, I follow you on Instagram at Richard Carter. And I'm constantly seeing you updating your story. We got sneak previews of your next singles, mixing at 11 p.m. You know, has your creative sort of spirit, inspiration always been this strong?
Yeah, I'd say I've always been someone who just wants to create and create and create, like, until the thing I'm making, as I said, makes me really happy and excited, or it makes me really sad and emotional, or really angry in some cases. Like with my first song, that was the biggest struggle for me because it's a song about self-hate, but it actually made me hate the song once I released it. And I guess it fueled me to still create more and improve on myself. So it's the spirit's been there. I hope I'm not rambling, innit?
No,
yeah.
I mean, I suppose it's good that you don't wait for, you know, something positive. You don't feel like you have to always create something that you're not really feeling. So
yeah,
you're keeping it real. And how do you feel about lockdown in your creative process? Do you feel more pressured to sort of be productive, get things done, or?
Yeah, I feel like all the creatives, they feel like, oh, now that you're stuck at home, you have to make the best album of the century because that's what everyone's doing, right? You have to make the most craziest thing because this is something that's going to be in history books, this little situation here. Not that little anymore. But for me, my creative process hasn't changed because I'll usually just wake up and for the first hour of the day, I'll just imagine things and then go to my computer, put it down, and then go into the world of the internet after that. And that has stayed the same. That's pretty good, yeah.
Sounds like a good routine you've got going there.
It's a nice one. It's pretty good.
So, okay, let's give your music a listen. So, first of all, we have Blow Up, a song about your musical journey.
Yes.
So excited to hear that. Thank you, Richard.
That's all right, yeah.
But yeah, here's the first one.
Once I fly away, doubt about it, I know I'll find a way, I've got no doubts about it.
I was thinking about the story of my life, all these other nights, realized in time that I was caught between the dice, reenacting savageries, recalling all the fights. I won them all and now I'm taller than any skyscraper height. I bashed a snake and climbed the ladder. Hero without a cape, success was all that really mattered. Solved another case and shoot a bad guy with a tatter. I still count it a win if my boots and rags are in tatters. I'm a warrior, sorrier. Never really thought of being soft, but now I'm furrier. You should ask the courier. Deliver lines to different times. Victorian, you connect the dots, connect the lines. Victoria. When I'm victorious, I rise up, shining like the sun. I hope all of you got your visors. I know I got the spot, cause if anyone knows the wiser, a star will shine its brightest and then eventually shine out.
Once I fly away, I've got no doubt about it, I know I'll find a way, I've got no doubts about it. Hear me shouting out, blow up, blow up. Yeah, oh, blow up, blow up, blow up. Now, and when that star comes down, it will fall from the sky. Landing in the ocean, I'm a snorkel till I can grab a hold of something more important than life. This immortality in music that I forge on the mic. I wanna fly away, be like Mike, want you to be like Damn. Knew him before he was hyped when he low-key made jams. I used to live on his street, he used to jump on my tram. I see him bopping, smiling, singing a tune, thinking of nothing but the rhythm while he's kicking his shoes. I mean,
I remember thinking like, damn, what's this kid gonna do? I only see him in gram stories, he sits in his room, now he's flipping his food. Normally that's what I do, but let me slip you the truth. See, I was merely tweaking the tunes. I finished building my foundation, watch me spit through the roof. Once I fly away, I've got no doubt about it, doubt about it. I know I'll find a way, I've got no doubts about it. Hear me shout it out, blow up, slow up. Yeah, oh, blow up, slow up, blow. Now that I'm flying, my mind is Orion, melting at the top of my lungs, hunting the top of the rung. See, I'm trying, listen, I'm trying, teaching me the patience so I don't burn out entire. Me, oh my, I need a neon kite and a real long line so I can see those skies. But oh, second thought, I've seen the orbit. Please just get me down, I'm burning up, I need the water. I don't murder beats, I make love to them. Heard of me, well I'm one of them. A third of me can be one of them. Compete with me and see I'm a burden, then return and then repeat. I'm a permanent and learn the words to speak in the tournament. Can even lead the weak from intelligence. Yeah, predetermined in the age of success with the words again resurfacing. The shards of returning men perturbing evil karma. I burn the pen, the boy is here returning. The prophecy is true, I scream a tune as I turn the end. The earth screen through and the purple hands, the birds speak truth. I've come a long way, and I've come a long way. Once I fly away, I've got no doubt about it, doubt about it. I know I'll find a way, I've got no doubts about it. Hear me shout it out, blow up, blow up, blow up, yeah. Once I fly away.
That was amazing. Your performance gave off so much energy. We can see you're just loving it. You can tell you're so invested in what you do. Who would you say inspires you?
I would say I'm inspired a lot by my friends and family because they big me up no matter what I do. Like, even my little crusty little piano playing when I was small, my mum would be like, yo, did you just play EastEnders? Yo, that was sick. And like, also, I'd say, because I'm mostly using Instagram as my social media, if I look at who views my stories, I can name every single person. And those people have set like little influences in my life. And I love all of them and they're really inspirational, especially my other music people. Yeah. And also inspired by artists who really don't mind to create things that people might not want. So stuff like Bon Iver with the crazy over-the-top creativity with all these different vocal effects and stuff like Kanye. And there's a guy called Shocker Artist. He made an album that was called Impact Over Numbers and stuff like that. And my friend Birth and Michael Jackson. I like Pink Floyd too. I could go on for like a year.
I mean, I can definitely see where your fusion style comes from. That is a very wide range of inspiration. Next up, we have Home in My Heart.
Home in My Heart. This song comes out next week, Friday, 5th of Jan. New song. You might like it. You might like it. Check it out. Check it out. There's some water in here. Oh my God, it's all the way over there. Oh, yeah. I got my home where my heart is. That's what keeps me going. Blood by my side, river keep me flowing. And you can see me growing till I'm swept by the tide and my feet keep going. Till the beat keeps slowing. Work till we're tired and we just keep going. Till we reach that song. Till we're here for the ride, so we just keep going. And if you're here from the top, say what you want. Keep swimming, you can surf on the sun. Don't stress, take your turn when it comes. That's the best lesson that I learned from my mom. And just be patient, we'll take it far. We're chasing the moon in a cable car. We paid for the room, so we'll paint the stars. When we're changing location, I'll take my heart. My home, my gates of steel. That's my front door. It's way too real. I know. My heart is where I live. With the stars in my home, in
Mum, tell me what we need again. I might head out to the shop, I'm bringing a pen. List everything you need, I'm bringing my keys. But until I have a Benz, I'm bringing my friends. That's family, still in the end. Your place, my home, I'll say it again. Aunties, uncles, a few other friends. Even up in New York, I'll see you again. Because my cousin's in a country she's never been in. Plus I got a nephew and now he's teething. And stay in school, do what you believe in. I promise I'll be good, I'm sinking my teeth in. I promise I'll be good, I'll never be teething. Cause that's my way, forever believe it. I toss my soul on every beat till I'm 73, that's a heavenly feat. My home, my gates of steel, that's my front door. It's way too real, I know. My heart is where I live, up with the stars in my home, in my heart. The place I need the most. You're doing fine, but we can't fix it all in post. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said you knew me the most. But in my mind, I hope that you can find a home. I hope that you can find a home. I hope that you can find it. I hope that you can find a home. I hope that you can find it. Little breakdown at the end, you know, because who does breakdowns on their beats anymore? Come on. I hope my phone's not dying. Alright, listen to this bit. Check this bit. You weren't expecting that, innit?
Another amazing song from Richard. He just keeps giving. What was the inspiration behind the lyrics?
So the inspiration behind this song is, well, I have a friend who's had to move house like at least 18 times throughout her childhood, and she always said that she would try and find that homely type of feeling within the hearts of other people. So be it someone who's moving around a lot or someone who's living somewhere that's not particularly the best right now in this situation, maybe you're stuck somewhere. I wanted to create a song where people could sort of feel like nice and at home, you know, like, and create that sort of home for themselves.
Yeah. I mean, that's lovely, and it definitely resonates with the fundraising we're doing for Refuge, the people who maybe don't feel safe, don't feel comfortable, able to be themselves in their own home, which is, I mean, your lyrics are very hopeful, which is something we love, and definitely put a sort of positive spin on things, which is always needed. And we can tell you're a positive guy in general. If you had 10 seconds to send a message to the world, what would it be?
All right, 10 seconds, yeah? I don't know if I can fit this in 10 seconds. All right, yeah, listen up, world. Whatever it is you're trying to do that tiny little thing every day, and that crazy, funky, junky dream that you've got is definitely possible if you just keep doing that tiny little thing. Maybe you have to just edit that picture, maybe that little video, maybe I've gone over 10 seconds, but just keep doing the thing and drink the water. Boom. Well,
love that. Mental and physical health. That is what we like.
There we go. Hydration.
And continuing with that energy, we've got Run My Mouth Part 1 coming up, which I'm sure will put a smile on everyone's faces. Teach everyone to keep looking forward, have faith that things will work out. So thank you very much for your time, Richard.
It's all right, no problem. Anytime.
It's a little epic intro, you know, one of them ones. when I made this, in it, the choirs in the back, like, everyone's going mad. I'm just standing in the front, like. So you just imagine there's a choir in it. Yeah, I try and never let the devil in. Through shortcomings and the settlings, trust my gut forever with adrenaline. And stay true, stay genuine. To myself and my other peers, they'd up and disappear if I disappear and reappear if they hear it here. Wanna talk but I'm busy and it's been a year. Fake friends can't let them in. Tryna call me white boy with the melanin. Tryna see a black boy call a skeleton. That's cool, I'm both, yeah, I'm telling them. That's how I've been though. Still can't change. Every day I build boats to break through bridges on the day I build those. And I say every day I live though. I'm sorry about that. Float till I reach to the motherland. Don't compete, yeah, I'm not a fan. I can't share beats with another man unless a man swims for a couple bands. Reach for another hand, floating, reach for another hand. Devotion, show me what you're made of. Or wake up on the beach in a duffel bag. Good Lord works, noticing the way I'm beginning my verse. Good things come when you're spinning those words. Man, this shit's black and white when you spin it on purpose. When you don't, you cursive. When you remove those curses, I make room for the surface. Verse like this, when you're feeling all nervous, I'll show you in another verse. Show you how I kill it, how I leave it in another hearse. I don't want opinions, winning in my universe. Solipsistic with it, believe in what I see, and that's why I'm envisioning it, manifesting to the best of my ability. Really see, I'm just trying to increase my credibility in a piece. I'm just trying to get on my KG with a bigger lead. I'm just trying to protect my energy from this inner beast. Trying to get my face on the centerpiece with a grin at least. Trying to see my woman in 2020 for dinner, please. Get me on the telly, I'm telling you that I'll be elite. I don't need money, I'm running fine on abilities. No, I got the time, but really feel like I'm running east. What if West dies before I'm even considered beast? What if I die before I can even finish these? 2020 vision, I'm building up on my dynasty. That was more intense than I thought it would be. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy that, and I hope you did, because if you didn't, that's a bit smelly, isn't it? If you did enjoy that, please just link in the description. And if you don't know me already, Richard Carter, I make the beats, I mix them, I'm on them. If you have Instagram, just Richard Carter, hit me up in it. Like, I like to make music. All right, see you later. Gosh.
Hi there. I wanted to share something with you close to my heart, and if it's all right, I'm going to read it. Our lives have been changed by the coronavirus, and we've been told to stay inside and stay away from many of the people who we love the most. But for most of us, we have a safe space to stay home and protect the most vulnerable in our communities. Sometimes it might not feel like it, but we are the lucky ones. But for more than 2 million people in the UK, most of them women, staying at home is scary and dangerous. It means being locked inside with your abuser. Figuring out how to get help can feel almost impossible, especially when you're in a lockdown. If you're a migrant woman, that's made even harder. Government rules makes it harder for you to get the help you need to be safe, like turning to a refuge for a safe place to stay. And if you report your abuser to the police, you could end up in detention or even being deported. With no safe space to go to, you're forced to stay at home with an abusive partner. There needs to be a safe way out to escape and get help. No matter who you are or where you're from, every victim of domestic abuse deserves to be safe during this pandemic. Please, join me in taking action with Amnesty International to make sure everyone who faces domestic abuse can get the urgent help they need. Thank you.
Quite a moving video there from Olivia Coleman, really explaining the reasons behind why we decided to hold this event in aid of Refuge, as well as Amnesty International. So again, the link is in the description. It hasn't gone anywhere. If you can, please donate wherever you can.
So coming up next, we've got our last performance of the show. We really think you're going to enjoy this one. It's from a band formed at the University of Leeds. Their music is an eclectic mix of indie rock, anthem pop and union nostalgia. So here's the band 10 Hands High.
Enjoy.
Hello people of Jamnesty, my name's Alexi and you'll see Joe in a bit. We're from the band 10 Hands High. We're going to play some songs for you for the next 10 or so minutes to raise money for Amnesty International UK and Refuge, who are doing some great work helping people through the coronavirus pandemic. And yeah, hope you enjoy. This one is our latest single called Red Wine. Let's go.
I wanna get this off my chest, I want you on my chest in the morning. Head floating up and down as I breathe a big sigh, now I'm falling. So you always text me first, but that's cause I feel the worst is haunting. The way you look at me, I look at you, is heavy, I know that this is a warning. You're infecting my mind, but I'm not inclined to take any medicine. I think you feel the same as I do, cause I've heard it's true that you wanna let me in. It's a good night for a good thing, so come round mine, we can decide what red wine we like. Start turning the wheel. I'm gonna have to confess that I'm a mess at courting, but I know I wanna create an art string shorter than the small of your back and have you calling. I don't want leukemia unless you've seen us. How are we gonna know if we don't start talking? The salt drips off my skin when we meet, it's kinda sweet, this is daunting. You're infecting my mind, but I'm not inclined to take any medicine. I think you feel the same as I do, cause I've heard it's true that you wanna let me in. It's a good night for a good thing, so come around mine, we can't decide what red wine we like. Start turning the wheel. Infecting my mind, but I'm not inclined to take any medicine. I think you feel the same as I do, cause I've heard it's true that you wanna let me in. It's a good night for a good thing, so come around mine, we can decide what red wine we like. Start turning the wheel.
Right, this next song is called 6 Weeks. We're going to record it in June and it will probably end up being our next single. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. It's a nice summer song. Let's go.
We lived that summer love sound, but Danny Zuko's not who you found. don't wanna call it a fling, but you're not my everything. 6 weeks of fucking around. We both said we don't wanna get tied down. Oh, don't wanna call it a fling, but you're not my everything. No, it's all a fantasy. I think you're just afraid to see. You're my summer girl, and I'm not your world. You can see reality, cause we don't wanna fall too deep. You're my summer girl, and I'm not your world. Of course I'm a bit gutted now it's done, but it doesn't feel right without the sun. Oh, I don't wanna call it a fling, but you're not my everything. I know it's all a fantasy, I think you're just afraid to see. You're my summer girl, and I'm not your world. You can see reality, cause we don't wanna fall too deep. You're my summer girl, and I'm not your world. I'm not your world. Blinded by our love, it's on fire. Blinded by our love, it's on fire. Blinded by our love, it's on fire. Blinded by our love, it's on. Blinded by our love, it's on fire. 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 You know it's all a fantasy, afraid to see. You're my summer girl, and I'm not your world. You just see reality, cause we don't wanna fall too deep. You're my summer girl, and I'm not your world. I'm not your world.
Cool. This is our last song. It's called Outside. We just made a YouTube video and just decided to put it on YouTube because, yeah, we wrote it like 6 months ago, but it seems pretty relevant now. Yeah, it's a song called Outside. And cool. Yeah, here we go.
Take me outside where I feel good. Let me show you my neighborhood. Walk the English fields for hours. I hope you don't mind the frequent shower. I like the green, the smell of the rain on the grass. You like your screen. Look up, can I show you what's behind the glass? That's not a dig, I don't mind. You're one of a kind. So many beautiful flowers in your mind. I just feel like some time in the wild. Why don't you smile? Take me outside where I feel good. Let me show you my neighborhood. Walk the English fields for hours. I hope you don't mind the frequent showers. Take me outside where I feel good. Take me outside where I feel good.
Thanks, guys. Stay safe.
So that's us come to the end of our event. Thank you so much for watching. We really hope you've enjoyed it.
We've been Leeds Uni Amnesty, and if you have enjoyed, please donate and then check out our social media for everything we're up to and give us a like or a follow while you're there. Up next, we have a little bit of an after party going on, so there'll be an hour set from the No Manners Collective, and I'd say it's a pretty good way to round off your Sunday evening, so hope to see you there.